I bet you didn't expect to see all that. The last time that you saw me play Fallout, I was really bad at it, and I didn't understand what was going on. Yay!
Okay then, let's stick together.
How do you win? I don't even know how to aim my gun, though. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you naked. I'm looking for my son. What does this Stimpaks do? What's VATS? I'll get better at this, I promise. I think that's justified because it's kind of hard to figure out at first. I didn't know how to play video games. I've been practicing for you. I've actually been practicing for me, but we can say it's for you. Yes, let's start off by listening to copyrighted music. That's the best way to start a video. Keep on the mysterious signal. So right now we're looking for Kenji's daughter. I already picked up all of her tapes, I think. I think there might be more actually because I'm still supposed to investigate the Nakano residence. I got Nick Valentine with me. Good buddy. The tapes are in like weird spots, like on the floor. We can listen to them while we work on finding the rest of them. Let's listen to them.
Project Vlog, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there.
This note? Oh. Kasumi's journal, radio project update. The range on this thing is just terrible. Nothing but static and the occasional crazy thinking the machine is talking to me. Ugh. I'm going to work on boosting the bandwidth coverage. There's a lot of electronics left in Granddad's boathouse with all the nautical navigation tech he was tinkering with. I bet I could find something that can pick up frequencies from further out. Now where did I leave the key to the safe?
So Kasumi was spending time in her grandfather's old boathouse? Huh. Sounds like we know where we're heading next.
My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Picture where the key is? What the heck does that mean? Picture. You found a key hidden within the frame.
Good work. Now, let's see what's in that safe.
That light really helped. The light was shining directly on it. Easier to do this at night. Excuse me. Yes.
Project Vlog? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
All right, so we have to go tell the parents where the kid is.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh, God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
All right, so we got to take the boat to Far Harbor. Don't really know how to drive a boat, but okay, it's not gonna force me to drive the boat. Scary.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
I wish I had more information about what I am saying.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
What the hell?
She said don't fall off.
Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Hey.
Gun, probably.
Need help here!
it's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
He always comes in so clutch. Poor dog. Why would that be who I'm talking about? Did we win? Are they gone?
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
I leveled up.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
Hell yeah.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right?
That's right.
There are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem.
She said the thing.
Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
Children of Adam?
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do?
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
That was a lot.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the synth refuge, Acadia.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there. Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help.
My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations. Even back before the war. The island's been getting revenge ever since. Killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
I don't think she means me, but that's like two of the options.
Wait, are you saying that I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family?
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey.
I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it? Fine.
She wants to continue this family bloodline, but I don't really think that... I don't want to do that. Like, that doesn't sound like a good idea to me. She's kind of creepy. Why should I help her? Just because she is rich?
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I probably won't last 5 minutes either.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
The runaway's name is Kasumi. You, know about her?
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard of her, maybe not.
If that girl's in some kind of trouble, time could be running out. We need...
Christ almighty. You've seen better days, haven't you? I can get you. Still won't be easy.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
Thanks for the free drink.
Look at you with all your mainland niceties.
What do you have?
Let's get you liquored up then. Ha!
The family legend has it we hail from Yorkshire. Not entirely sure where that is. Capital Wasteland, maybe?
Huh. I think Dick likes you. Here, kitty.
Fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. You ain't got an open hill.
I'm out of ammo already? Dang.
Take them all. You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you. Here's the mountain trail. I don't... We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got locals to deal with. I'd better have exercised that. Stick to the deep fog.
Hate it.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Dog meat's paw sound scared me. Thought something was
What was that?
That thing. A young gulper.
See what's left. Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around. Time for a drink.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Yay. We made it to Acadia.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk.
Talk to the leader of Acadia. I do have a level up. What do I need? Pistols do 20% more damage.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth? We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality?
People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who are you?
I came to this island over a century ago.
Right.
But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No program chat. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the Atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat deep. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what.
Hey, no argument.
Good. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means.
I'd like to help you all.
Actually, if you're serious about contributing, well, you've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
There's been no sign of him.
Uh-huh. I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything. If he doesn't cooperate,
That's as much help as I can give you.
There's something I kind of want to touch on. I already did parts of the railroad mission, which kind of seems like taking synths and giving them a way to be a part of human culture. And now I'm in
Acadia.
So I can kind of see where I think this is going. This is a safe place for them, away from the judgment of humans that don't like synths. It also kind of seems like they're hiding from the Institute too, so I'm really interested to see the Institute side of things, because both the humans and the synths don't like the Institute. The humans that don't like synths are just basically racist people, right? Not good dudes. We need to get rid of them. They shouldn't feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Am I even close to being on the right track here? The synths should be able to feel safe in the rest of the world. What is the Institute doing? It's a very strange social hierarchy that I'm interested in exploring. What are the synths doing wrong that the humans hate them so much? It's great that
Acadia
exists, but it shouldn't have to. I'm not gonna lie. The only synth that seems comfortable here so far is, I don't even remember his name. The guy that said he was brothers with Nick Valentine. I feel like I can say this better. I don't know how. I'd like to see what I said written on paper. Humans are welcome in
Acadia.
But will we feel safe? Or will there be synths yelling at us like the way that bad humans yell at synths in the real world? I'm so curious. Let's just go see. Oh, I don't want to go to the island. I want to go inside.
Acadia.
Watch it just be this, and it's just a bunch of screens. Hey guys. How you doing? Ethics is weird. You guys should be able to exist.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
He literally just did the thing that I said was gonna happen. You don't belong here. Okay, so now the synths here are just racist against humans?
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
I'm not gonna cause any problems.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Hope for what?
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
It is hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth, I'm sure. I'm sure it's really hard. It's hard for everybody to live in the Commonwealth, but I'm sure it's more difficult as a synth. I am 200 years old. It's hard for me too. I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm safe. And I'm never leaving. I'll see you around, okay?
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
It's the same as it's ever been, as far as I can tell.
Well, that's good to hear. It certainly did have its charms. I would like to see it again someday, once things settle down here.
Nice.
Which was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Did you need something?
I'm exploring. Let me explore.
It means there's hope, right?
You keep saying that.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island.
I haven't
What
seen
do you
any
think?
of it. I don't know. I haven't seen any of your island yet. I'm gonna ignore you for a minute. I'll go explore, and then I'll let you know. Oh, but there's more upstairs. Let's check it out. That loading screen, I only read part of it, said that some of the synths are escapees from the Institute.
Don't get too comfortable. The island's not a safe place. Need to stay on your toes.
The island is not a safe place, okay? I thought it was a safe place, and that's why you're here.
If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
Hi.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
T. I can't help but think the same exact way. Ah, radio. Must be the radio they were talking to Kasumi on. So why is Kasumi a synth? Why do her parents not believe that she's a synth? Are they racist against synths? Should I not use the term racist? Blast Radius board game. What? Will people come play a game with me? That would be fun.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know why you'd care. I escaped the Institute, just like others here. Never had my mind wiped, thankfully. I like to think I came along right when Demon needed me. I found him before all this, before Acadia. He needed my help, though he refused to admit it. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his side ever since, making sure he has everything he needs.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
What was a weird way to end that conversation? Found the key. So the Institute is wiping the synths' minds.
Would need the key.
What? What is the key that I have unlocked?
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
What?
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge.
She's just here for the zipline.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I already found the key to that room.
You did? Great. Come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
No, not really. I was just thinking that. I'm not holding up all right. I would like to find Sean. I don't care about this. Like, I'm not here to solve the world's problems. I just want to find my son.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Woo!
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
The CPG massacre is kind of a huge thing that I needed to know about. They don't want to exist together.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Holy shit. Okay.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Okay, so Dima's memories are in the middle of the ocean or something.
Hey, Kasumi.
Dima has secrets. We have to find out what he's really up to.
Dima.
Yes. What is it?
I feel like we can't just come in that strong. He can't know that we were eavesdropping. We're not gonna talk to him about his memories. We're gonna go talk to Kasumi again.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll...
Good luck.
I have to keep going because this feels really incomplete. I'm so glad this is when I started recording because I feel like things are finally starting to like really take off now. I'm starting to get some real story and I'm starting to care about the world more. Probably good to save. It's always good to save. Gain access to the terminal. I'm about to hit level 18. Like really close it looks like. Hold on, let me move. Like really close. I feel like I remember one of them being able to unlock terminals better. But maybe this is like a really hard terminal, so I don't actually know. Advanced terminals. If Nick Valentine can't open it, I don't think anyone can open it.
Lock's really strong.
Where is it trying to take me? Oh, to the terminal that's over there. I see. I've got some walking to do. It's gonna be foggy. That's thick fog, too. Shit. He warned me about thick fog. Okay, so there's a conflict between the children of Adam and the people at... What the heck's that town called? Far Harbor. Thanks. Are the synths, like, trying to start a war between them? Because they don't like humans? Maybe that's a stretch. Unless we just go out straight this way. I'm gonna put a marker there. And that's where we'll go. I'm gonna put on my hazmat suit. Who's the guy that's not Dima? What's his name? Is Faraday human? There's a house over here. Are you good or bad? An enemy. Dog meat. Why are you making enemies? Bad guy. He's got a hook for a hand. Where do you get one of those? I want one. We found the old pond house. Mysterious man. Oh, fuck, a grenade. Run! Not the puppy. Let me get his head. Come on.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Can I have your hook? Thank you. I doubt I can replace my hand with it, but at least I have a hook now.
What else you got?
What are you shooting at? What is going on? Why am I dying? Are you upstairs? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I was trying to run. Where did I save?
You ready to talk about Dima? You think he's right? Are we family?
I don't think you're family.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
Should I snipe him? Because I can. I leveled up.
You can't hide! Not forever.
Wait. Oh my god. Blast his head off. Oh my god. start saving. A shotgun always seems like a good idea, but...
You're in for it now. Let go. I can smell it. Blood. Don't have to fight for it. That's the last of it.
You have nothing on you? That's messed up, actually. Okay, there we go.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
Yeah. There's an upstairs.
Nice.
Well, let's just let them deal with their own thing over there. I just remembered a comment that I got on my last live stream when I played this last time and I didn't know what was going on. It said something like, the world has been nuked and it's like a terrible place or something. But Liz is like, why are all these doors open? What's happening? Why are all these open? I'm kind of feeling that way right now. Why are all these doors open? And everything is just in nuclear shambles. Ah!
Bothering anybody now.
It's just like sliver of their flesh.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Why are you laughing like that? Who are you? Where are you? I don't like it. Holy shit, what is that gun?
Coat the ground in red.
I need to eat something.
Lights out for you.
Such a scary gun.
Roads look clear.
harpoon gun. What is that? There's one too. Let's see. That one might be better. I don't see the difference actually. 40. 50. Okay, yeah, that one's better. Bye. I'll miss ya. I've gotten off track. We don't need this town.
I'll be doing the world a service.
I don't know what's going on there. That does not look good. Looks bad. What did he say? Sucking down rats?
You're dead already.
Oh my god. Why didn't you kill him?
My head.
I'm sure. We need to get out of here. Okay, let's look at the map because what in the actual... We need to go north. How did we go that way? I do not remember going this way. Whatever.
Here's hoping they stay.
What the fuck is an angler? No, that is more than a fisher. Well, they're busy fighting each other, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. No, dog, you stay back here.
Hey. Wait there.
I'm gonna shoot you right in your proboscis. Let's harpoon him.
Don't underestimate us again.
That was not a throw. That was the most pathetic throw I've ever seen.
Treachery!
Whatever guns they have are nuts. I cannot see that at all. I'm shocked I got that. I just realized you haven't been able to see my health points the whole time. I'll move me. Hold on. There. Now I'm just in the way of other stuff. Should I jump down there? I don't want to. I feel like there's more mischief. It's so funny. I just sold my gamma. I'm interested to see what those guns are all about. Excuse me. Why are you like this? Oh my god, you guys, get out of my way.
Oh. Oh, please. Oh. Keep... Must
find the...
We could have been friends. What in the fuck? My brother's name is Devin.
That's true.
This is gonna take forever. We've gotten to the nucleus. We have met the children of Adam. I'm curious to know how this all plays out, and I hope that you are too, because this was really fun. Let me know everything that I did wrong in the comments, and let me know everything that I did right in my Discord server. I want to know what you think about the ethics behind having your own private little section of the world so you feel safe away from people who hate you while you simultaneously hate them. Who do you think is right, the humans, the synths, or the Institute? Make sure to subscribe so you can see Mama again. Okay, I have been playing this game for way too long. I'm gonna log off now. See you next time.